Hello, how are you? How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. If you are joining, I am Nicole with Nicole's Recycled Treasures. Welcome to our live. If you're seeing the red button, you are live. If not, you are catching us on a replay. You hit hashtag replay. Let us know that you were in here. And I'll wait for a few of you to pop on. Thank you for joining tonight. It's freezing out there. I had to put my warm fuzzy socks on. I'm so cold. If you're popping in, feel free to say hello. Let me know you're here. We're gonna do some, of course, Christmas craft tonight. I got to get lots and lots of that done. I've been doing a few of it. Hi, Kathy, how are you? I was working in here, God, till 12:30, 1 o'clock this morning doing Christmas crafts. Hello, Nancy Lane, how are you? So I was in here really late last night working on some. This show is coming up quicker than I knew it was coming. It's just coming up pretty quick. So we're gonna do, it's a little version of something I've done before. I don't know why I'm not seeing your comments, guys. The sound is stuck. I don't know why. Is it working now? Facebook's been having a lot of problems, so please tell me I'm not having problems. I see a little bit of a lag. Can you hear me now? How about now? Should be good. It's showing good on my end. No? Yes? Good for me. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Is it snowing by you? Hello, Mary. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. Cheryl, I'm freezing. I had to break out, literally, I had to break out the fuzzy warm socks. Hi, Angel. Welcome. No snow. I went into Hobby Lobby earlier, and when I stood in line and looked out, it was like white snow, big fat snowflakes. Okay, good. I'm glad. Hi, Marcia. How are you? Welcome back. So we're going to do a Christmas craft. I got to show you guys something I was working on last night, but I want to make sure my daughter's not going to pop in here, so I'm going to give it a few minutes. So I told you all I have my daughter's baby shower on Sunday. So I'm doing a lot of the decorating. I don't want to talk about the snow. Oh God, you probably got it. I heard they got hit by you. So I want to show you something I was working on last night. I still got a few things to put on it. And I'm making 2 of them. So they're a surprise for her table, her gift table. Because I had to do a fun decoration. She doesn't know if she's having a boy or a girl. She doesn't want to know. So I did 2 little things for her that she's not allowed to know about. Because she left me in control, So tonight we're going to do, I have all kinds of fun stuff here. So I have this board that I picked up at the thrift store. I think I paid like $1 for it. It was originally from Target though. It's just a little wood riser. I don't even have to paint it, guys. So that's the best part. No painting today. So I've made these before, and every time I take them to one of my shows, they sell out. So I never make them the same. I always make them different. This is just one of those metal wreath rings. They come in a 3-pack and they're 3 different sizes. So we're going to stick this on here, and we're just going to make like I have trees. Doing good. Looking forward to spending the evening. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I have trees. I have a sled. I have different snowmen. I have birds, deer. I have all kinds of fun stuff. We're just going to kind of fill this in. We're going to wrap this though first with some ribbon. And then, I lied. We're first going to wrap it with fairy lights. So I picked up these fairy lights because we're going to make this wreath light up. So what I want to do here is, I'll show you guys how we set this onto this board so it doesn't go anywhere. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Guys, Stacy's son has been so sick. I feel so bad for her. So I just want to figure out where I want these lights to land. I think this is a good end point. And then we're going to wrap it with ribbon. We're just going to do a big Christmas scene around it. Hi, Tammy. How are you? We can bring it down a little farther. So yeah, I was in here last night. Oh, it was so, well, not even last night, so very early this morning. Just making a bunch of those napkin trees and so forth. So, very cold. Yes, I remember Vermont cold very well. It's insane out there. Insane. So guys, are any of you having, so I've noticed, I was watching a couple lives the other day, yesterday, and I noticed it was with me the other day. It was mentioned to me by a couple people, and then I got a couple messages too, that Facebook all of a sudden is, I don't know if they're being wonky or what's going on, but all of a sudden you're not, it's showing that you're not following me on your end, and you guys aren't getting notifications. Hi, Britt, how you doing? So I don't know what's going on. So just make sure you're still following. I do have the Telegram up. So I posted that yesterday as well. It's a free app you can download. I have an iPhone. I'm not sure how it works on the other phones. You just download the app, and then I send you a message letting you know when we're going to be on. Or if you actually go, while you're on the live, to the right where the three little buttons are, the three little dots, you can click that and it'll say, notify me when this person goes live. So you guys can hit that and it'll give you the notification. I don't know why Facebook is being wonky with this. It's not just me. It's apparently a lot of other crafters too are having an issue with it. So just double check if you're not sure, or you haven't seen any notifications from me, or you haven't seen any of my posts, that you're still following, because it's showing that people are all of a sudden getting booted off of being followers, and I'm not sure what's going on. And I did notice, and I wondered why, I noticed that my followers were going up and down because people said they had to keep clicking in and following. So just a heads up. They always got to make it so complicated for us. Just turned yours on. Yeah, all you got to do is click those three buttons. It won't knock you off the live either. So you just click those three buttons and it just says notify me when this person goes live. So if you want the notification, your phone will ding whenever I do go live. Hi Patty, how are you? I was just telling everybody that Facebook's being wonky and not showing people when certain crafters are going live, and they're booting. I don't know, it's weird. Like all of a sudden I've noticed, and like I said, it's not just me, it's a lot of other people too. All of a sudden that shows they're not following. So, but there's, like I said, those three buttons, just click on those and it'll notify you. Just hit notify me when this person goes live. Now I'm new to the Telegram thing, so I'm just kind of learning how that, my son showed me the other day, and I should have it down pat, but I went to click on it today, and I'm like, oh God, I forgot what he told me I'm supposed to do. We're going to use Jenga blocks, and we're going to glue these down to kind of secure this. So I wanted to wrap the lights on first. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop these Jenga blocks on here. These are just the Jenga blocks from the dollar store. They're like the little baby ones. yeah, it was funny because I'm like, why is this happening? And I realized it's not just me. It's happening. I heard it on quite a few crafters' lives yesterday. So I'm like, all right, well, I feel better. It's not just me. Not that I feel better about it. I think it's kind of horrible, but. Hi, B. How you doing? Luke. Aw. How's he feeling? I swear everybody I've talked to so far is either sick, getting sick, their kids are sick. It's horrible right now. I don't want it, guys. How you doing, B? So now what I want to do is I got that first row in. Oh, good. It stayed glued down. Okay. So I'm going to put another row of blocks right behind it. Like I said, I've done these before. I never do two the same. They're different. I usually kind of stick with not making double of anything, but I have this big craft show coming up, so people love these things. So I'm gonna make a few of them. I'm gonna do like a farmhouse one. This is just gonna be snowmen and trees and a sled and some lights, and we're gonna fill this all up with greenery. And I'm just gonna throw some hot glue right in between and let it fall onto that ring, just to make sure it's nice and secure. And we're gonna use a ton of hot glue, guys. We're gonna fill this all up with snow. We may put more lights. I'm gonna have to run to the other room. I might put more lights in and around this whole scenario. We'll see. So now what I do with this is at the end, I will glue this. No, we're falling. All right. Let me hold that in place. So I have like the wood, just the natural wood round plates. Thank you, B. Hi, Monica. You can do this on anything. So I've done them on just plain pieces of wood because you cover them in snow. And just put greenery and all kinds of decorations around. And then, like I said, this is just a little table stand. I actually thought about doing them on one of those silver trays and just making a huge scenery in one of those bigger silver trays, like kind of like a little winter wonderland, because I can do big on that. This is the biggest ring that they have in that pack. I think I might need to do, the glue's still pretty wet. Ouch, ouch, ouch. See, this isn't alive without me burning myself with hot glue. So is my Cheryl still on here? Guys, say happy birthday to Cheryl. Her birthday is tomorrow. I would sing to you, but I'd scare everybody off. Y'all don't want to hear me sing. It would be my last live, guys. So I get to see Cheryl tomorrow. Going over there. Thanks for the happy birthdays to her, guys. She is 21. That's right. And I'm going to be 17. I love it. Love it. You couldn't ask for a better ride or die best friend than my Cheryl. So show her the love. All right. We're going to wrap this. You'll still see the lights. And this doesn't have to be a perfect wrap at all. because we're going to fill it in with a bunch of greenery. I just want to hide some of this whole scenario. It is a great age. See, so I'll be bringing drinks tomorrow, Cheryl, since it's your birthday and you're 21. Sounds like a plan to me. So now I'm only going to put some hot glue down here just to get it started, because remember, we got those lights in there. So you don't want to get any glue there. This goes pretty quick once you have it all wrapped up. All right, so as I'm letting this ribbon dry here for a second, I'm going to sneak off. I'm going to grab, nobody saw, and I only have one Stacy in here, right? Oh, where'd I put it? Guys, so you know how I do my pumpkins? All right, like I said, it's not done. So, oh, man down, man down. I dropped a bank. I can't post a picture of it because it's supposed to be a surprise. Look how cute. So I got to add some more stuff into it. And I'm going to do a blue version of it, blue reverse pink. So it'll be blue fabric with pink. So yeah, those are going on her table on Sunday. It's like a fall themed thing, but I had to mess with her and do pink and blue. It was definitely different. Couldn't believe you were a grandma. I'll go with 29. Thank you. We'll go with 29. I'm 29. All right, Cheryl, I'm older than you, so you got to listen to me tomorrow. Oh, what I'd give to be 29 again. So I know for a fact she's not going to watch my live tonight. She's at work right now, so she's not going to see it. Just going to wrap this in white. I wanted it to be neutral. Now I've done this in gold. I've done it in red. Oh, it's got glitter falling everywhere. I don't know. It looks like this came from either Target or Walmart. I don't know. It's just a pretty plain white. It's got obviously all this glitter that's falling all over the place. I mean, I guess I can't do nothing without glitter in this room. I feel like I'm vacuuming glitter every day. And don't forget, guys, put your comments in, because today I'm doing the blessing bag giveaway. So towards the end of this, I'll just scroll up and down into your comments, and one of you is going to get a blessing bag, which will be a piece of jewelry from my beautiful friend Monica. It's either a bracelet or a necklace that has just a, what am I looking for? A positive quote or saying on it. I looked at some of them. They're beautiful. I love them. So that's what we're going to be doing on Thursdays, is we're going to be doing those blessing bag giveaways. Oh, I got new napkins too. Me. You crack me up. Cheryl, what do you want? You'll get it. I'll get it for you. I give you all the blessing bags you want. All right, so I'm gonna cut this, and then we're going to have fun and start filling everything in. Oh, thank you, Patty. I figure you guys sit here and spend time with me. I could do something fun for you, right? You guys sit here and watch paint dry. I went and, ooh, hot. Just so you know, my little finger protectors are right in front of me, but would I put them on? Absolutely not. All right, so I think I'm gonna work from this side. So this will get glued down to here, but I don't do that till this is all finished because I may be able to hide it to the back. So I like to keep it somewhere where you can still, and I'll glue it. It's got like a little screw in it. So I'll glue it so you can still access it and change the batteries. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I got the ring and the necklace and earrings on too. Also, Monica, Monica's on here. She does the Team BFF. She's the one I get all my fun jewelry from. I love it. And I am the butterfly queen. I love butterflies, so I'm all about them. So I have two different types of snow. I like to lay this down just as a base. Oh, don't drop the glue gun. No one said my craft room was safe. And then, of course, my favorite snow that I get from Hobby Lobby. I got the bag upside down. It's like these snowflakes. I just love how soft and fluffy it is. I haven't found anything that is as pretty as that yet. So what I want to do is tear this apart. Guys, I went to Hobby Lobby today and, hi, Becky, how are you? I went to Hobby Lobby today and it was almost sad for me because, well, it was good on one hand, but sad on the other because it seemed like there was a lot of stuff just gone. My Christmas is already selling out. So I want to cover up this handle. Aw. Yeah, when I gave those, I didn't really want like a plug or anything because I just really wanted it to go, you know, for the cause. It was such a sad time and I'm like, just take them, do what you got to do with them. And now's not the time to be saying a name or anything else, but she's so sweet. She met me up here and we went, I met her at the Goodwill of all places. That's where I met her. Which is awkward because we kind of have the same taste. We won't talk about how many times I go to Hobby Lobby. We won't talk about the fact that the girl there is like, so, are you coming back tomorrow? Aw. She's just super sweet, and I'll tell you what, when you see somebody that you're like, oh, okay, I mean, she kind of gave me inspiration to want to do this, and I'm like, no, I could never. And then I had a few friends behind me that were like, yes, you can. You know, Monica is the one that encouraged me to start selling it. I did that and I started doing like the little pop-up shops and I'm like, oh, I can't do live. And Monica does her lives. I'm like, she's so great at it. I'm like, there's no way. And I will tell you that my first two, anybody that was on here then knows it was a disaster. There was no sound because I hate new things and I hate phones. So nobody could hear me my first two times. And I'm like, I give up. And then my husband ran right out and got a new phone and we got it up and going. And I force myself, I still force myself, I'm not going to lie, to come on here because I get so nervous. I don't know if that ever goes away. Hi, Tina, how are you? So I don't know if that nervousness ever goes away, but she was like, just keep doing it. I'm like, okay. But she was so sweet. So we were in there, and it was funny because I was grabbing stuff, and she's like, oh, I like that. I'm like, I like that too. And she's like, are you getting it? I said, no. I'm like, you take it. It'd probably be prettier if you did it. But she was very sweet, and she's very helpful. So, but yeah, we were actually at work watching her because I work as a waitress, and we were all sitting at work, standing at work, watching it being auctioned off, and I'm standing there just sweating bullets watching people bid on my stuff. So that was, oh, I'm nervous, trust me. That was kind of an awesome feeling, but holy nerve-wracking. Stacy's still in here. She knows. She was holding the phone. I couldn't hold it. But it was kind of cool. I was just glad I could give something to help. Oh, Britt, you're sweet. Thank you. So I'm just kind of laying this down as a base because I'm going to put that fluffy snow in and around after we place everything in here. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. If you're new, feel free to say hello. Let us know where you're from. We're just working on a Christmas tray right now. I put a hoop with lights. Oh, thank you, Becky. I appreciate that. Guys, it's going to take so much glue. I actually contemplated. I see people use multiple glue guns, and I never understood it till I started doing this. I'm like, oh, it's because the glue gun can't keep up with you. Hello, Connie. How are you? Welcome. If you're new to our page, feel free to say hello. All right, guys, which way was I doing this from? From this side. I'm lying to you. This side. I'm left-handed, so I have a certain way I have to do it. So we're going to glue some more of this down. We're just going to start putting our pieces in and filling it all in, and then we'll put in the really pretty snow. I got a little bare spot over here. And I have a bunch of greenery, etc. to put in here. Snowmen, little sled, and I love that it's going to light up. Can you guys see the lights? Bring it down a little bit. Kind of see what's going on here. Guys, I'm bad with that. Holler at me if you want to see. You do not have Hobby Lobby. Well, it looks like I can't move to Vermont. Sometimes I just go in there just to look around. I don't, guys, I'm not always buying in there. Tomorrow, though, I am forcing myself to sit here and finish what I need to finish for Sunday. And then, get some more. I have my trees. Did you guys see the black and white trees I did? Good. I'm glad. I'm in love with them. I know people love traditional. I'm in love with the black and white. Ooh, black and white. So I diamond dusted them. I'll show you one. This one's close. I love it. Can you see the diamond dust? It's all sparkly. I just put a big old gem up top, and then we did this on the sides. I'm in love with it. But that's kind of my jam, is I love the black and white. Black, white, grays. Some pinks. Hi, Paulette. Welcome. All right. So what I want to do from here is I want to put, I knew I wanted this tree here. I'm going to put the big tree here. Thank you, Kathy. I loved it. I love black and white, so it's kind of my jam, but I was in love with that one snowman one too. It's like big and chunky and just old and comforting looking. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna play with this, guys, and I'll turn it around for you to see. I'm gonna put a snowman back here. Maybe we'll put the sled over here too. Bring the snowman over here. I thought I had a deer. Or, hello Shay, how are you? I have these little snowmen too. We can use a couple little ones as opposed, so I have this big guy. And then I have these little guys. There's stuff falling everywhere. They're all like sparkly. So we can put this big one might be too big for this. I have to use that on a bigger tray. I have to throw some more trees. I have greener ones. I'm gonna turn this guy around. You guys can look at it. I'm gonna grab, guys, I have a whole pile of Christmas here. Don't judge. Look how cute. I forget what I have sometimes. Seriously, look how cute. I don't think that's, I got a leg on my, yes, no, wrong color. What do we think? Is he too big, guys, or is he just adorable there? I want it to be more of like a foresty kind of. I have a Santa. I have this deer that I want to put to the top. Where'd it go? So I have these picks I think we're going to put, you like the raccoon there? So I have these picks we're going to put going up and around. No raccoon. Okay. So I have owls, I have deer. I have this guy too. I don't want to go all white. I mean, we're going to put greenery in here, but... So let's set these guys here. I don't know if you can see them. We'll set them down for you. So like when we put the greenery on, I was thinking of putting him right up here because he's flat back, so I thought he would look cool up there. And I have little trees too. But I have pine cones we're going to fill in there. So we're going to bring a little bit of color in here. See, I was originally going to do the truck, but I like the sled in this. Hello, I had to jump through hoops to get here. Saw it, couldn't click on it. Had to search your page name and access. I don't know what's going on. That's what I'm wondering. I don't know why it's doing that. We were just talking about that earlier, that Facebook did something and people realized they weren't on my page, but I realized when I was watching some other lives yesterday, the same thing happened to them. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. Or why it's happening or anything else. So what I told people is there's 3 white buttons at the top on the right hand side of your phone. If you click that and you hit notify me when you go live, then you should get notification when I do go live. So it'll ding your phone every time I go live. Because I had a couple people message me saying they were having a hard time getting onto my lives and they never got a notification. which I mean, it's frustrating because all right. I'll bring this back around to me. So we don't like the raccoon. Maybe we'll do one snowman. Another tree I'm gonna pop in here. I got him, guys. I think we're gonna put him. Hi, Megan, how are you? I think we're gonna put him behind that sled. So some of these are from Hobby Lobby. Some of these are from Walmart in their ornament section. I love tearing apart these. That is so crazy. I don't understand why. I don't know what they're doing. But it's not just me, so I'm not taking it personally because it's not just me, but it's turning into something really frustrating. I think that Santa looks cute there because he's kind of like a woodsy Santa, and he's more, he brings out the red, but he's a little more neutral. Okay. We're going to take all these off. Like I said, we're going to add greenery to all this, so this will pop out more. Or do we want Santa? I don't like Santa in the center. I like him right behind the sled. He's kind of cute, but he's too big for in here. Do we like Santa? Well, Santa's rejecting. Like I said, I have pine cones. I have all kinds of stuff to shove in here, so we'll fill it all out. And then I want to put that reindeer up top, I think. So I have that white reindeer. I'm hoping that it's just a glitch and that they fix it soon. It's a lot of creators' pages. Well, I had to go back again and turn on all the live notifications again. That is so frustrating. Because then when you get messages from people that say, I didn't know you were live, and I'm like, so it makes you wonder, are they seeing what you post? Because I noticed today was kind of quiet on my posts too, which is why I posted a couple times, because I really wanted to just see if it would work. Or we have this guy. So I like him because he brings out more color. And I love the way he's kind of flying. Yes, which one? Heart's dark, thumbs up for the light one. I'm loving this one. I just love the way the body kind of floats up there. All right, we're just gonna start hot gluing some of this down. I got a ton more. That's what I was thinking, guys. I like that brown one. So I want to get some of this in place. Like I said, I have prettier snow that's going to go over the top of all this and all this greenery, and we got to fill that whole, we're going to fill a bunch of this out with greenery as well. Now I make these too to where I use bulbs, and you can like hang bulbs down. I wanted to do on a live, I do these, oh good. I do these wreaths. Stacy, did you get one for me last year? So I take the dollar store, the Dollar Tree wreaths, or whichever store, the wreaths, and you cut a section out and make it kind of like a moon, but I make a bigger moon, and then I fill it with nothing but bulbs, and then in the bulbs I put like little villages and people, and they're time consuming, and let me talk about glue. And I do all different kinds of balls, and then I do like the little tiny, I don't know if I have any in here right now. They're the vase filler balls. So they're kind of like this, but in the Christmas color. So I fill those in there too. And I sold a lot of those last year. Those were really pretty. I know Cheryl's got one. She probably got one of the first ones I made, so I probably got to make her a better one. But those were fun to make. They were just a little time consuming. Stick a swab of glue in there too. Let's move those out of there. So now I gotta figure out how to angle this sled in here. And I'm not gonna cover it with snow until I get that sled down on there, because I want it sticking on that wood. Alright. And then Santa, then we're going to create a little hole here. So Cheryl, you get your date night with me tomorrow. Are you excited? Oh, and I did get, I did find a couple of cute napkins today. I'll have to show you. So I'm going to be doing some more of those trees. What did I knock off now? Do you work tomorrow, Cheryl? All right, look. I got cardinal napkins. I had to grab those. And then I got this one I want to do a little tree with, because how cute is that snowman? He's so cute. And then this was just where does this go? Just Christmas. I think I'm going to do one of the tall ones in that. Just got different pine cones and leaves and so forth on it. Does anybody on here want napkins tonight? I'll do one of those. If you want napkins, I kind of wanted to put an owl in here, and I know I have a ton of owls. I think this one's going to be way too big, though. Thank you, Mary. I did like the cardinals, too. I haven't seen cardinals, so I was looking for something different, because I feel like everything's the same this year. I don't understand. Oh, I wish I would have had this moved. So if I put greenery on here and have the owl peeking out the side, maybe? Or is he hiding too much? Why can't I get it to like that? Can you guys see the owl? I wanted to stick an owl in here. things keep moving and I realize it's my cup of ice and it scares the heck out of me. Because, I mean, you can just pick it up from the bottom. Oh, it's too big. That's what I was kind of thinking, too. And I know I have some, but it's the digging. Wait, I think I see one. No, this one's too big, too. See, I got all these big owls. Because how cool would he be? But he's too big, too. I feel like I want something else in there. And we could throw another tree. Hold on, guys. May have got something. What do you guys think of her? I wanted to bring something else in there. And then we can put snowman here. Hi, Lavina, how are you? Welcome. Do we like the deer? Deer, snowman. Hi, Crystal. Because I can put a little tree right over here. Actually, right in front of that sled. Bring the snowman over here. What do we think? I knew you would like it. Or I still got all the tags on all this stuff. Thanks, Monica. Okay, we're gonna keep the deer. I like the deer. Gotcha, gotcha. So I know this is sitting on a pine cone, but how cute. Aw. If we could get this to sit in here. How cute is this? It's like a little birdie on a pine cone. You guys know I wing this, right? So I always have a plan, but it never goes to what I was actually gonna do. So we wing it all here. Because I feel like putting the snowman's gonna be too much with the deer and sienna. But this is just like a little bird. It's kind of like the natural, it kind of fits in. She's a little top heavy though, so we're gonna have to lean her and use a lot of glue. All right, let's glue down Bambi. Yes, Kathy says yes. I'm gonna make a little hole here. Fill that up with glue. My poor glue gun. I need a new glue gun. I keep looking at them. Like I said before, my husband's had this one for years, like before I met him. And I don't know, I just confiscated it. And Alright guys, I gotta hold this deer down. Let her stick. Turn it so you can see it. And we can bend this tree around. It'll bend. I might stick some Jenga blocks in here. Put this tree up here in the back. Yeah, she's cute. All right. Now let's make a hole for this pine cone and this bird. No one answered me. Is anybody wanting any of the napkins? If so, I'll do a napkin draw. Thank you for the hearts, guys. We love those hearts. As silly as it seems, those hearts are huge to us in Facebook world. They look at that. So those mean a lot. Yes, napkins? Okay. Well, start getting comments in, and I'll scroll back and forth here in a few moments. If you want napkins, I'll do a quick napkin thing. So guys, I will, anything that I do a giveaway for, etc., I put, my day off is Tuesday and Friday. So Tuesdays is when I'll do any of my shipping. So Tuesdays will be, whenever the blessing bags go out, the napkins or whatever. So if you're on a Tuesday and I happen to do a napkin giveaway, they're not going to go out till the following Tuesday. Yes, we want napkins. Of course. And I'll throw in a couple of those new ones. So I want to stick this up here. I'm going to have to look at it. So I'm staring directly into that light. So I want it kind of angled. Because I want to put that up before I start putting the greenery so I can work my way around this one. I'm trying to get it just on that ribbon and not get into the lights. Watch these lights blink out and I'll cry. Because my glue gun is hot, hot, hot. I want to put that up before the deer looks like it's flying. It does look like it's flying. I love it. But whether or not it stays is a whole nother ball game. So what I might do is when we get to our greenery up here, I hope that glue's still, told y'all, this isn't alive unless I'm burning the heck out of myself. One good thing is I don't have fingerprints anymore. Let's see if I can get some weight up here to keep it balanced. Sometimes if you put a little more glue, that weight will keep it up where you want it. I got glue strings everywhere. Crystal, did you get a lot of snow over by you? I'm gonna go with yes, because Angel that's on here is from Madison too. Oh, well, is in Madison. You're in Perry. I keep forgetting you're in Perry now. we may have to use. So the deer's just going to hang there for a minute. Because when I put the greenery, I might have to wrap a little bit of greenery around it or put something on the back of it so that the weight keeps it forward. Tammy says yes, napkins. Okay. If this deer falls off, I'll cry. I won't cry, I promise. It'll take more than that. All right, I'm gonna stick a couple Jenga blocks in here. Madison did get some snow. We just got a covering here in Perry. I heard Ashtabula got hit. In that whole area. I don't know, what day is today? Thursday? I don't know, they said we were supposed to get a bunch of snow. Thank God we didn't get any. I mean, we got snow. We got enough to cover the ground. But they were talking like 6 inches, and I'm like, oh, no. I'll do another Jenga block. So guys, from my room, all I hear is my dog and my husband snoring. Literally, that's all I hear. One more Jenga block. Do I have any in front of me? My poor turntable is a hot mess. I don't know if I should paint it. Just paint it. Just keep painting it every couple weeks. I look at it on camera and I'm like, oh my God. That's good. I'd have to tear him off because I already glued him down. I was actually thinking that. So, we got 5 of these left. So if I did 2 and 2, we'll see if he pops off, because I actually wanted to pull him up higher too. Y'all, don't do as I do. All right, I'm gonna put 2 Jenga blocks under each one of his feet. Very carefully, I might add. Oh, I did say carefully, right? Gosh, that's hard. That made me grind my teeth. What am I hung up on here? Oh, he's not glued down. His beard's stuck in the sled. Good bird. So I didn't say everything around here goes the way it's planned. And raise him up a little bit, make him a little bit taller. About as tall as I'm going to be able to go with him, though, because he is not wanting to detach from there. So, are you guys all ready for Thanksgiving? said it before. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving. We got to have it the day after, which is a bummer, but at least we'll all be together. Too many of us work with conflicting schedules because there's 3 of us in the restaurant business. And then my daughter, whose baby shower we're having, she works in the NICU. So her schedule's crazy. So luckily we were all able to get together Friday. There, he's up a little higher. Take a look. Yes, his beard's over the sled. Yeah, I know. Crystal, we're gonna have a heck of a week at work, right? I bet it's already crazy there with orders and so forth. All right. So like I said, from what you're seeing behind, I am going to, that's all going to be filled in. So now we got to figure out what greenery we're going to use. I have so many different things, and we're probably just going to cut apart a bunch of different stuff. So I already know what I wanted on the bottom edges, and I mix my stuff, guys. Saturday after Thanksgiving, too many conflicting. Yes, it's the same thing here. So I wanted the pine cones because that sled has a pine cone and then the bird has a pine cone. So I wanted to kind of keep it, Bambi's a little glittery, but I wanted to kind of keep it more of a natural one. I mean, everybody knows I love my sparkles and my golds and my reds and all my different colors, but I'm doing one like this. I'm going to do a farmhouse one where we do like the truck, and we're going to do more of the reds, and then I may do an all snow. I ended up not using the snowman, so I may do an all snowman one. And then I want to do a couple smaller like sparkly ones. So now I want to stick this. So I just have this whole grouping here. And I want to throw this right here next to the deer, just to kind of blend her in a little bit. And that light's going to shine pretty through that too. But let's move this there. Move that. Perfect. So guys, we use buttloads of glue. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I use a ton of glue. Oof, I'm a little late. Oh, leave it up. Geez, I'm not surprised, Ash. My daughter's always late, guys. We said she was going to be late to her own wedding. But she always shows up. That's what matters. Thanks for the hearts. I love you guys for that. You were at Target. They have any fun Christmas stuff? Don't tell me. I was only a little late. So she literally was late to her wedding. I know, Crystal. I know. I'm the one that's always early. But yes, my daughter was literally late to her own wedding. So late that I didn't realize I was behind everybody, and I didn't realize that the wedding party had already started walking down the aisle. So, yeah. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Welcome. Oh my God, Crystal, you were not. Tell me you were not late to your own wedding. Well, Ashley, you have found a friend. Luca! Hi, darling. So I have another one of these I want to stick in here as well. Why does that not surprise me in any way, shape, or form? Yeah, you're 50-50 with early. You're either super early or show up late with your hair still wet. I'm never late. My late is on time. That's my late. Perfect. So I just found the perfect thing to cover that handle. Watch out, the glue police from Virginia will show. What? What glue police? I'm lost. We have glue police? Lord, I already went through it. They are perfect. I love, they're beautiful, just little fillers. I got them at Hobby Lobby. I got a ton of them because they were perfect shape, not too big, not too small, and kind of neutral that go with everything. And I love anything that's covered in that like white flocking, so that works for me. I still want to know about these glue police. Who are the glue police? Oh, that's a smoking. Do y'all see that? Too close. Can you see? Can you see? Janine put up the tree today. Be shocked. No way. Jenny, I didn't think you liked Christmas. I did fix your deer. Get out of here, B. I did not know that. I don't need no glue police. They'd be all over me. Like, girl, what are you doing? Listen, I do my thing. It works for me. I'm the one that's got to clean it, right? All right, so I know this is different greens, but I'm not scared of using different colors. So I want to kind of see what I got working here. I like this. I have another one of these. I got new stuff today. Hold up. Don't judge. Guys, everything's 60% off, so I paid like 80 cents for a ton of this stuff. I can feel glitter all over my face. And you know what the problem is? I haven't pulled my Christmas stuff down yet, so when I do, I'm going to cry because I'm going to be like, oh, I already had all that. Yes, he even has a plate. I have not noticed that. Why have I not noticed that? I was cracking up watching him the other day. He had like 4 guns going on his one project. He almost had me in tears. All right, guys. I'm going to draw for the napkins. I'm going to have to move this puppy out the way. Yeah, ready. Oh no, my ornament on my tree fell. A snowy scene it is. So I'm gonna go down, up, down, back up, stop. B! You get napkins. Justin has a blue. So B, shoot me your address. I think I have it already. Do I already have it? I was just looking for a comment. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Mary. That's who I was looking for. He has a car with a siren. Don't forget, when we're just about done with this, we're going to draw for the blessing bag too. So I have one more of these. I don't think we want to do 2 there. We might save that for up there. You're welcome. Man, someone's having fun with those hearts. I love you, whoever it is. All right. Yeah, I just ripped it. Okay. Because I wanted the end of it. So I want to start just filling this all in. we're going to stick some glue on these stems. Oh, Lord. See, now you got me nervous that the glue police are coming after me. Like I'm doing it wrong. Just going to glue that right in. Let it sit. Like that. We're just going to keep popping these in here, guys. The hearts are away from the angry face. So if you look at your screen, the angry face is all the way at the end. And I mean, you could never do anything. You're just too cute, Jenny. I do, listen, I don't think there's a wrong or a right. And then I think people either love it or it's just not them. And that's all good. Everybody's got their own taste, right? I do my thing. And the one thing I learned was you either love it or you don't. And I'm okay with it. I had to be okay with it. So if you're not okay with it, you can't do this. That is one thing I learned. Which is why you like redoing. Oh, Lord. So she asked me if I fixed her deer. Guys, I have her project sitting behind me. And it's going to be beautiful. But it's one of those big, big trays. And she wanted me to redo it. So I went... Why am I not matching up here? Hi, Tina. How are you? I have a lag on my iPad is what's going on. And she wanted me to redo it. So I'm like, okay, I'll redo it. It was too white. I'm like, I'll play with it. So she left it here, and then she's like, oh, I'm kind of sad. I miss my tray. And I'm like, it'll be fine. Guys, I moved it the other day, and I knocked one of her white deers off. Its two front legs went flying. And I've never been so scared of my kid in my life. I was like, oh my God, my daughter is going to kill me. Just need some greenery. Add it on, and you kill my deer. Yeah, well, you know. So, I had to fix her poor deer. And I have to put tons of greenery in. Alright, so I just threw some pine cones in the front. So I want to start working my way up here. Because I want to build this up. So we want to lay this so it builds up. Watch out for saying the word. Say glue. Get out of it. You know what? It's gotten insane. Wait. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I saw where one got kicked off, and I'm like, really? Really? I hope not. I try to be... Hi, Nancy. How are you? Welcome. I try to be very careful with what I say. And what I let on here, and what I do, because they have really gone after people lately, and I don't... For the silliest things. Aw, hi, Petrie. Never spoiled him. I don't know what you're talking about. No clue what you're talking about. Guys, you see all this glue? I'm wrapped up in glue strings. All right, so I want another piece. Let's do a small one. Oh my God, they're rocking him to sleep on his back. So Jenny has a dog that I had fostered. I raised from 3 days old. I bottle fed him Excedrin when I was doing rescue. And she now says he's spoiled. Yeah. Well, I mean, he was a doll baby. Can't spoil him. I mean, 3 days old. You gotta love on him, right? They just think you're mom. It's not spoiled. So I had a whole litter. My daughter Ashley, who's on here, has one of the sisters, and Jenny has one of the boys. See where I'm going with that? You just want to build up. And don't be afraid to add different styles. I mix greenery. Well. I don't call it spoiled. I call it giving him what he needed because he was a baby. Hopefully Cheryl's not on here because she'll start jumping in. She spoiled him too. I used to do rescue years ago. Cheryl was one of my fosters. It's actually how we met and became really good friends. It's actually how me and Tammy from Vermont met and became really good friends too. So I think I'm gonna try to put a little bit of hot glue right here just to get that to stick. So we're kind of moving up. So those of you that are still on here, so I don't know if you were on here when I announced December 10th, is it? It's a Saturday? Should be that Saturday. December 10th at 3 o'clock, I will actually be on a live stream with Decoupage Queen on their site. I'm so excited because I love using Decoupage Queen paper. So I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited. And I'm actually 100% honored to have been asked to do that. So you guys gotta mark your calendar for that one. It's only gonna be an hour-long live. It's gotta be a project. It's gotta be planned out. So it's gotta be a project with Decoupage Queen paper. So I ordered a bunch of their papers. So I'm kind of excited to sit down and I have an idea of what I want to do. Kind of excited to see what, he's the best baby in the entire world. He doesn't think he's a dog either. That's okay. He doesn't have to. So I may just go halfway up and leave one side as it is. I may just put a tiny little bit. I find you can actually go into this ribbon if you have it. You just got to be careful not to hit the lights with your hot glue. So let me just stick this in here and see how I feel about that. I didn't like that. And guys, I'm no florist, so I literally wing everything. I feel like maybe not. So yeah, you'll have to, they'll let me share when I do go on, and I can give you you'll see the link to go on to the live stream, so you can catch me on there. Did any of you ever worked or ordered any decoupage queen paper? Or used any of, that's what I used on my project the other day, guys. So that angel sconce thing that I did, that was decoupage queen paper in the center of that. What do we think about that? I feel like it's not meshing for some reason. I'm not liking that. We just put some more of this in there. I thought I had more of that. How did I tear that off of? Am I hiding something back here? All right, guys, bear with me a second here. Y'all still there? You still there? I still got you? We're almost there. So Cheryl, what you want me to bring you for your birthday? Hello, Marie. How are you? Welcome. I'm going to stick that in there. Try not to hit the lights. Oh, are those lights blinking? No, no. Don't do it. That would be epic fail. Be my luck, I'd burn the lights. So we need to do something to hold this deer up here. I'm wondering. You guys see that? If I glue this up here and then attach it, might be a plan. Thank you, Marie. Appreciate it. Hi, Britt. I didn't even see you pop in here. I wasn't there today, so I didn't get to see you. How's your little baby doing? Hot glue, hot glue. Oh, Lord. Yikes. All right. Ooh, that don't feel good. You think I would learn? I'm never going to learn. We've just concluded that. I'm going to try to put another one in here. And actually, I'm just wondering, let me look at something here. I want to try to pull that deer back. If I did this, used one of these and twisted around to where you can still see the deer. But now this is holding the end of that tail. Or not. We'll figure something out back there. I'm gonna have to put a weight back there or something. All right. Let's fill in some more of these spots. I like to make my stuff even full in the back, so if you have it sitting on in the center of a table, you don't have all these bare spots everywhere. I mean, obviously your focal point's going to be the front, but you don't want to see a big old bare back. Like I said, we're still going to put some snow in here. And don't forget, if you're just popping on and for whatever reason you didn't get the notification like you usually do, go back up to the top of this live while you're on it live and hit the, those lights are blinking, guys, I'm kind of nervous. Hit the 3 little dots, and then it'll pull down a little drop screen. So, and it'll say, notify me when this person goes live, so you'll get your notifications back, because for whatever reason, Facebook is being wonky and having issues with that. And like I said, it's not just me, so I feel better about it, but it's definitely been an issue with some creators. So if for whatever reason you didn't get it, and I'm hoping whatever the issue is, they fix it very soon. I'm going to save that. I have more fillers here somewhere. I don't want to put red berries. I don't like that idea. I do have another one. Okay. So I have 2 more of these. How about we stick some pine cones going up? Guys, I'm trying not to hit that light string. Stay, stay, stay. I feel like I'm stuck for a minute and I'm not understanding what I'm missing here. I've only done these several times, but I said I don't want to go all the way to the top. I think that's where I'm kind of stuck. I'm used to with the bulb ones going all the way to the top. I don't know. I can build a little bit more on the sides, but what do you guys think? I don't think I should go all the way to the top. Maybe that's why I'm getting... Okay. I'm used to like my gold and my sparkly ones. You bite your nails almost. You know what? I knew someone was going to bring that up at some point. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I'm not the girly girl with the big pretty nails, unfortunately. It's not me. Yes, I do bite my nails very badly. Yeah, I don't feel like I want to go to the top with it. I feel like I want to just maybe fill in with a couple more little fillers like this here and then here. You guys see all this? But I want to kind of leave the top. I'll put another little greenery across the deer, but I think that's, I don't want to go all the way to the top. Okay. I think I kind of just like it, because I mean, it's, if it was a big, pretty, all colorful, bright, fun one, yes. And I think that's what I'm used to doing, and that's why I'm kind of like feeling like I'm stuck here, because that's what I usually do. But I wanted to go more with these natural colors and more of the natural greenery and so forth. And we got a Santa in there with a little pop of red. We got Bambi in there with a little bit of sparkle, but I want it to be more natural. So we want to make it a little more woodsy, and that's where I was kind of thrown off, I think. So we'll pop a few more of these up the side, or just to fill in on the sides a little bit. And then I think we're calling her done. You know, and I thought about getting nails done, because I know I can see what they look like. But it's not me, guys. And I'm a waitress. And yes, I work with my hands and so forth. I do this. I work with dogs a lot. It's just not practical for me. So it is what it is. I is who I is. That's what I always say. I do still have this white. So I want to stick this in here somewhere. And we can bring this up a bit. That'll be perfect. I like that. Yep. I will be there tomorrow, Jenny. Are you kidding me? I love you, Mama. It's my girl. I'm not going to miss her birthday. Glue, 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 please. Lordy, I don't know what I just dropped that glue on, but hopefully it wasn't anything important. I will definitely be there tomorrow. Ashley, do you work tomorrow? Thank you, Paulette. Yeah, it is too. Plus, you bang those things? Oh my God, they hurt. No, thank you. All right, I'm just gonna fill this hole here in the back. Guys, I gotta put the snow in here. What am I doing? What am I doing? You see those Jenga blocks under the sled? So guys, this is that fluffy white, bag's upside down. The snowflakes from Hobby Lobby. I don't even know how to describe this, because when you put it in your hands, it's super light. It is so, so soft, and it's so fluffy, and it literally looks like little snowballs. But when you pack it in, it's just a whole different look. I bought tons of this stuff because I was so scared they were going to sell out. I love this stuff. Yep, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. She works 2 jobs. So she works her day job, and then she works at night where I work. And she waitresses at night now. It's her first job ever waitressing, so she does have a long day. My girl works, that's for sure. Hopefully not forever. We're gonna glue a little bit of this down. I'm just gonna put some glue on that Jenga blocks. Cover those up. Do you guys like? Do you like? You want to put one or two more pieces of greenery, and then I think I'm gonna leave it. I'll have to figure out that deer, because you know the deer's just kind of hanging upside down like it's running out of gas from flying. I just shove it in there. That's what I like about this. It's so easy to work with. You can grab a little bit, you can grab a lot. You don't have to tear it off as some big chunk. And what I love about this is I didn't have to paint anything today. No, I don't mind painting. I just feel like I keep you guys watching paint dry. Did you all see the finished picture of like the actual thing I did the other day with the angels and where I finished the stripes on the front? I'm in love with it. So I had a couple people ask me if I was selling it, and I'm like, ugh. I have to, because I can't keep anything else. But I'm kind of in love with it. I'm gonna have to grab it and show you on camera because it's so pretty. And it's so pretty in person. My son even looked at it and said, wow, Mom, that's cool. My squeaky chair. All right, I know I had another piece I wanted to throw in here. Where'd it go? I don't even think I'm going to put anything in the back. Yeah, I know. I was hoping she didn't have to work so she could come, but it's all right. I am going to put it in the back. What the heck, right? I feel like we got this big old lump of empty back here. That's what I was thinking. That's why I'm just going to kind of leave it, and I'll play with it here when I get off the live, because I'm sure I got stuff everywhere, so I'd have to go on a scavenger hunt. Guys, I've overtaken, I know you do, I've overtaken so many closets and so many corners of this house. It's actually embarrassing me. And I just cleaned this place. And then I run out of room again. But, hi Beth. But I feel like once Christmas is over, I'll gain some more space. But then in comes Easter, right? I might just be, oh, no, that's where I wanted. I knew I wanted one somewhere in here. Ashley needs to be able to just be a stay-at-home dog mom. Don't we all just need to be stay-at-home something? I'd love to be a stay-at-home something. I don't even mind staying home and doing this, but I think I don't know if that'll ever happen. I would love it. Trust me, I would. Maybe. I can't say I don't know if that'll ever happen. I'm supposed to be optimistic. I'll try to do this without hitting that light. And without burning my fingers. I guess I'll burn my fingers before I hit the light. So if you hear me start screaming, just turn the volume down. All right, I'm gonna have to hold that there for one moment. And then get rid of all these glue strings. I literally have to go through all my stuff and pick glue strings out forever just to make it presentable. All right, guys, I'm gonna pick the blessing bag winner. So if you want to be in the blessing bag drawing, start getting some comments in. I'll give you a minute here because we're gonna wrap this one up. And like I said, I'm gonna glue that battery pack to the bottom, so whenever the sells or whoever gets it actually has access to take the batteries out and change them. To go, yes, 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 yes. Anybody's allowed in the drawing. I just swipe up and down through the comments, up, down, and then I close my eyes and I stop somewhere, and whoever I stop on, thank you, Paulette, is the one that gets the blessing bag. So yes, if you're on here and you're commenting, you are allowed. Use a hairdryer. Yeah, I've heard that. I've on some of the things I use my heat gun. Some of these, though, the heat gun will melt. It'll melt some of these florals, though. I learned that one the hard way. Like these more, like these really thin, spiny ones, it melts them. Guys, I'm going to sit here and just keep adding more. This is what I end up doing. One more. I just got a bald spot here. Oh, thank you. Like I said, I've done a few of these because I'm doing a show, so I gotta have like different stuff. December 4th is my show, so I need to make, I did quite a few of those little like shelf sitter trees. I'm gonna work on some more of those tonight. I'm gonna make a couple of these just in different styles. I usually don't do one thing twice. I do, thank you, Mary. I'll do different styles of that version, and I do different versions of it just for my shows, especially if that's what people love. So, but typically when I'm doing any of my other crafts, it's like one of a kind, and I can't really duplicate anything I do, I guess. Do we like, if you swipe your comments to the right, that little white box at the bottom, you can actually get rid of the comments so you can see it. Here we go. Can you see that? And then if you turn this off, and I may stick a string of lights in and around in here too, and I'll just glue it to the bottom. Do we like that? Thank you, thank you. I like it. I love these. I think they're just cute. They're different. It's a different centerpiece. And you can literally, I mean, these gold rings, they're just those gold wreath rings. I don't know where I put the other ones. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. You can get them anywhere. And then I just used the Jenga blocks and glued those down and put the wreath, I put the wreath ring down, put the Jenga blocks on either side of it and glued it all down. And then I just wrap it in lights and ribbon, and then you just have fun. I want to do it on like some of those silver trays. I've done it on just plain pieces of long wood, and you could just make a long thing for it, like a long base. You could do round bases, square bases, whatever you want to do. So I wanted to show you guys, because I know you can see it on a picture. I never finished it the other night, so all I could do was post a picture. But guys, I still gotta paint the back of this. But I'm so in love with this. I love how it came out. And I love, I can't, let's move this. Can we see the stripes up front? And I did that like little gold drag. I know I showed a picture of it. I gotta do a reel with it so you guys can see every angle of it, but I love how it turned out. So I don't know if I will or won't part with it. We'll see. I love my angels. All right, and let's do the blessing bag drawing. You could glue wire the back of the deer and twist around your frame. Yeah, I do have, I'll have to do that. I'll play with it, guys, and then I'll post a picture of it later, because I think I want to put another one of these go on the other direction, so he's sitting like kind of in that. All right, guys. This one's bigger than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to go, it's even prettier with the lights off. It is prettier with the lights off. Hello, Lynn, how are you? So I'm just going to scroll back. Oh, no. No. I'm going to scroll up, down. This is for the blessing bag, guys. So whoever I land on is who gets it, not looking. It would help if I had my comments up there and was actually scrolling comments. No. Paulette Hagen. Paulette. I think I have your address too. Yeah, that's driving me nuts. So I'm just going to put another piece behind it. We'll glue another one behind it like that without all that other stuff. And then maybe I'll wire like one of the legs over here to it. We'll figure it out to hold it up there. You're welcome. if I don't already have your, hi Tracy, how are you? If I don't already have your address, email it to me. I think I do. Didn't I just send you Happy Mail? So guys, thank you for joining. I hope you love it. I'll post a picture later. I will post whether I'm going to be on Saturday or not. I have my son coming in, I guess, and he wants to do dinner. I have all this baby shower stuff. If I do, I'm going to do a different time. I'm not going to do my normal time. Do you want me to message you again the address? No, if I have it already, then I have it. So I may go on earlier. I will post it in the morning. Remember, if you're new, you just popped on, those 3 white buttons on the right-hand side, if you're on the live right now, if you click on that and then you click on notify when I go live, it'll notify you. So whatever Facebook is being janky, and hopefully they'll fix that, but you're welcome. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.